student, myself Ravi Mishra. Today we introduce the topic evolution through stages. In this video, we discuss how evolution takes place in eyes, how evolution takes place in feather, and artificial selection process. In this video, we discuss many important questions that come in board exams and various competition exams from evolution topic. So, for important questions, please see the video till the end. Each and every question that helpful in every competition exams. So first of all, you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe and click on bell icon for new updates and videos. Now we start the topic evolution. Already we know that evolution is the sequence of gradual changes which takes place in the primitive organism over millions of years, in which new species are produced. Evolution of complex organ and thus of the complex organism has happened in stages. It can be explained by the following examples. It means by the help of eyes, feather, artificial selection, we can explain the evolution stage by stage. Now the first example, evolution of eyes. Planaria is the first animal which shows eyes-like structure. The dark spot on planaria are light sensitive spot, but planaria cannot distinguish between two different objects. Eye of the insects are compound eyes which are made up of thousands of optical surface. Eyes of higher animal are single eyes which are composed of a single lenses. Most of the animal cannot differentiate among color. Depth perception is also weak in many animals. Human eye are the most advanced because human can recognize colors and have very good depth perception. The topic of evolution of eyes explained in another way. The eye is a very important organ for animal. The eye is a complicated organ which cannot be generated by a single DNA changes. The complex body organ of animal such as eyes has been created in stage over many generations. First of all, the rudimentary eyes, it means basic eyes like that of flatworm such as planaria are formed. The eyes of flatworms are very simple, that are actually just eye spot which can detect light. Even these rudimentary eyes provide a survival advantage to flatworm. Starting from the basic design, more and more complex eyes were then evolved in various organisms. Most of the animals have eyes. For example, the insect, octopus, invertebrates all have eyes, that already discussed in different points. The structure of the eyes in each of the organism is however different, which suggests their separate evolutionary origin. The evolution of eyes is an example of evolution by stages. If we take another example, evolution of feathers. The birds make use of their feathers for flying. However, feather did not evolve from flight. They evolved as a means of providing insulation to the body in cold weather. Because the dinosaurs were reptiles, it implies that bird evolved from the reptiles. Already we know that the birds originated from the reptiles. Already we discussed in previous videos. Birds seem to have later adopted the feathers to flight. Now, the evolution by feathers explained in another way. Sometime an evolutionary change is produced in an organism for one purpose, later one becomes more useful for an entirely different function. For example, birds evolve feather as a means of providing insulation to their body in cold weather, but later on these feathers become more useful for the purpose of flying. Even some dinosaurs had feathers, so they could not fly by using these feathers. Bird, however, adopted feather for flying. The presence of feathers on bird tells us that the birds are very closely related to reptiles because dinosaurs were reptiles. Now we explain the evolution process by artificial selection process. Firstly, we discuss what do you mean by the artificial selection. Artificial selection is the process by which man select traits useful to him for improving the qualities of domesticated plants and animals. The wild cabbage plant is a good example to prove that entirely different looking organism can evolve from the same organism by the process of evolution. The only difference is that here we are using artificial selection for evolution in place of natural selection. This will become clear from the following discussion. Humans have been a powerful agent in modifying wild species to suit their own requirement throughout ages by using artificial selection. Now, if we take an example of wild cabbage, from wild cabbage, many varieties like broccoli, cauliflower, red cabbage, cabbage, kohlrabi were obtained by artificial selection. If we take another example of wheat, many varieties obtained due to artificial selection. By the help of this diagram, we clarify the artificial selection process. Some farmer wanted to have very short distance between the leaves of wild cabbage and produce the common variety of cabbage, because in the distance between two leaves are very short. When farmers adopted the arrested flower development of wild cabbage plant, it leads to the production of another variety of the cabbage that is called the broccoli, arrested flower development. In third step, some farmers went to the sterile flower of wild cabbage and develop another variety of cabbage called cauliflower, means has sterile flower. When farmer adopted the swollen parts of the wild cabbage, it leads to the evolution of a yet another variety of the cabbage called kohlrabi, means with swollen part. And finally, the farmer wanted to grow large leaves of the wild cabbage and ended up producing a leafy vegetable called the kale, which is also a variety of wild cabbage. Now, wild cabbage is the ancestor, and cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, kohlrabi and kale are all its variety which have been obtained by evolution induced artificially by the farmer. The ordinary cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, kohlrabi and kale look so different from their ancestor wild cabbage that if people had not seen it being done with their own eyes, they would never have believed that vegetable having such different structure can be evolved from the some ancestry vegetable plants. So evolution by stages topic completed. So in next video we discuss origin of life. So thanks a lot.